Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a recipe video. I'm going to show you guys how to make a tortellini sausage and tortellini soup with arugula. Oh, I gotta get the arugula out. Okay, I'm just gonna set you guys right here for a minute. I can't find my light, but I'm gonna put my hair back. So I'm making sausage and tortellini soup. Let me wash my hands. So this is kind of gonna be like vlog style, I guess. But yeah, I can't find my little light that I purchased. So the lighting might be a little wonky. I'm drinking on it's almost gone, but I got this today. This is my first time ordering it. It's a grande iced cold brew with 3 pumps of white mocha and sweet cream cold foam. It's really good. It's just a little bit too sweet for me, so I think next time I'll get 2 pumps instead of 3 of the white mocha. Okay, so let me show you guys what you're going to need for this recipe. You're going to need some Italian sausage. I want it to be a little bit spicy, so I got the hot. You can get mild or sweet. It's really up to you. You're gonna need some garlic cloves. The recipe called for 3. I like garlic, so I'm using a bit more. A medium onion, tomato paste, beef broth, fire roasted, what are these? Tomatoes, vegetable broth, basil, oregano, thyme, red pepper flakes, parsley, grated Parmesan cheese. This is just for garnish, it's optional. This is tortellini. You want to get the ones that are refrigerated, not the dry ones. I had some left over from a big pack that I bought, and these I just had in the freezer, so I'll put a picture of the brand that I usually get right here. And then you'll need some baby arugula, and then if you like, you can get yourself some crusty bread to go along with it. Okay, so let me move everything out of the way here. All of the measurements will be listed in the description below. It's pretty straightforward. This is my second time making this recipe. It is not my own recipe. I got this recipe from a Facebook. So I'll also put the link to that recipe because I don't want to take credit for it. But I'll put the link to the recipe in the description along with the recipe itself for those of you guys that don't want to go to the website. Okay. All right. So I have a little soup pan. This is going to be a little bit too big. It'll work though. I'm gonna put this on medium-high heat, and we're gonna brown up the sausage. But I believe this comes in the casing. Yeah, so we're gonna take the meat out of the casing. Alright, so we're just gonna take this and put a little slit. And I'm gonna use this whole pack, and I believe this is a 1 pound 3 ounce package, so I'm gonna use all of these. Just throw them in the pan. So how are you guys doing today? You see, comes off really easy. Just put a slit and then you just unroll it like that. It's kind of gross, but Jose is on his way home from work, so I'm just gonna get dinner started. I bought a few things of sushi, like a couple of sushi rolls from the grocery market. And we're gonna have that for lunch today. Yeah. Let me wash my. All right, so I have this in here, and we're just gonna chop this up. You can chop it up as chunky or as fine as you want. I'm gonna chop it up pretty fine. I don't want too big of chunks. I'm gonna let that. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook a little more. I'm just gonna roughly chop these. This is about halfway done, so I'm going to add the onions and the garlic right now. I'm going to let this cook until the onions are translucent. In the meantime, I'm going to get my spices ready. Is that it? So, oh, I had some more garlic cloves here. You can add as much garlic as you want. I love garlic, so I'm just going to put these in full. They're smashed though, so I'll probably break off into little pieces while it's boiling. Okay, so we're going to need 1 teaspoon of all of the spices except for the thyme. So, and I do heaping teaspoons. I'm actually doing measurements for you guys. So that was parsley. This is basil. Parsley, basil. For the thyme, we're going to do half a teaspoon. Okay. Oregano. 1 teaspoon. Oh, I gotta take the lid off of this. 1 teaspoon. I'm actually gonna crush this up because it's like full. Just rub it in your hand. Okay. And then it says 2 pinches of red pepper flakes. I'm just going to do a teaspoon. And that's it. We have all of our seasonings ready to go. Take a look at our onions. It already smells so good. The onions are about halfway done. I think just another couple of minutes and they'll be good to go. Okay, so this is just about done. I'm going to lower the heat to a medium heat. It's on about 5. And I'm going to add the seasonings. Now, if you don't want it to be spicy, just use regular sausage, and you can also leave out the red pepper flakes. And if you want it more spicy, just add more red pepper flakes or whatever kind of spicy seasoning you like. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to take our tomato paste, and this we need 1.5 teaspoons. I'm just going to eyeball it. Just gonna, no, teaspoons or tablespoons? Tablespoons, 1.5 tablespoons. Let's just go there. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of the beef broth to kind of help the tomato paste. And I'm gonna cook this. We're gonna cook this tomato paste. Just so that, I think it like helps get the bitterness out or something. I don't know. You want to cook it a little bit before you add the rest of your liquid. Okay. Get this well incorporated. And that tomato paste will give this that rich tomato flavor. Oh my gosh, it smells divine. So good. Okay. So we turned the heat down because I didn't want to burn the spices or the tomato paste. So now I'm going to turn it back up. I had it on medium high, which is 8 for me. So I'm going to add this can of fire roasted tomatoes, the whole thing with juice and everything. Okay. And then we're going to add the can of beef broth. And then we're also going to add the vegetable broth. This is a 32-ounce thing of it. So we're just going to add all of this. And then we're almost done. All right, so now we're just gonna let this come to a simmer for a couple of minutes. All right, so this has been boiling for just a couple of minutes. I think it took like maybe 10 minutes for it to come to a boil. So now, I'll set you guys up here. Is that good? Yeah. So now we're going to add the tortellini. And this is, I think I measured this before I put it in the bag, but this is 10 ounces, which is what the recipe calls for. Last time I made this, I doubled the recipe, and we ate on it for a couple of days, and it was, this is just so good. Now, I'm assuming that if you don't want the tomatoey broth, you can add a little bit of cream to it. To make it just a little bit creamy, but I love a good like tomato hearty, like a hearty tomato broth. Okay, so we're gonna cook this for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how you like your tortellini cooked. You do not want to overcook your tortellini. because it'll like fall apart and open up. These are filled with, I believe, mozzarella. It's just cheese, but they have different types of tortellini that you can buy. Whatever type you like, throw it in there. I know they make some that have like chicken in them sometimes. Whatever floats your boat. So, and I'm sure you can use the dried tortellini, but you're probably going to need more broth, more water, because it's going to take more to cook those tortellini. Yeah, so we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes. I'm leaving it on the same heat. I'm going to cover it, actually. My lid is right here. I'm going to cover it and let this cook for about 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and we'll add the arugula. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes, guys. Ooh, this is boiling nice. So, this is what we're looking like. Delicious. So I turned off the heat. I might add a little bit more broth to this. I'm not sure. I mean, it's still pretty early. It's almost 2. But I like to make soup ahead of time because I feel like the longer soup sits, the better it tastes. That's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's a fact, but we'll just call it my opinion. Okay, so we turned off the heat and we're going to put some baby arugula. Now, if you can't get your hands on arugula or you don't like arugula, you can use spinach or even kale. Last time I made this, I think I used spinach because that's what I had and it needed to get eaten. I think. I can't recall. I'm pretty sure I used spinach. But this calls for 3 cups, so let's just say that's 2. Like that. Okay. That's what it looks like. And this will easily wilt down. You don't need the heat on for this. Nothing. And just let that cook down. See how easily it just wilts in there? And this, you guys, my kids love. They chowed last time. I'm telling you, this soup is so good. Nice and hearty. Delicious. Look at that. So good. All right, so I'm just going to keep this covered, and we usually have dinner like around 6 o'clock. So yeah, this will be sitting for a few hours, and then I will come back and I will do like a taste test. Or should I just do a taste test right now? Let's just do a taste test right now. Let's just do it. Okay. Just do 1 scoop. Get a little bit of the broth. That's what it looks like. And then we're going to add some of this Parmesan. As much or as little as you want. And then a piece of crusty bread. Hey, babe. I'm almost done. The soup just got done. Jose just walked through the door. I'm gonna make this bread smaller. I'll probably make like a little side salad to go with this also. So here it is. I like to just use the bread to dip and gather the broth. Mmm. Mmm. Really hot. Oh my gosh. You guys have to make this. It's got a little kick to it, but you guys have to make this. It is so good. Let's get another bite for you guys. Mm. Delicious. If you guys decide to make this, let me know how you guys like it. All right, I hope you guys like this recipe. Remember, if you decide to make it and you like it, let me know how you like it. Give it a try. My kids absolutely love it. It's so simple and so easy to make. It's very hearty, and it's just nice to have a good bowl of soup on a cold weathery day. All right, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon in a brand new video. Bye.